Hi all, welcome to another RPA tutorial video. In this video, we are going to learn about how to extract data from multiple table from a particular PDF file. So this tutorial is requested by one of our subscriber. And if you have any video request like this, so you can post in the comment section of this video and we will try to create a video based on your request. So we have already created couple of videos based on IQbot, and the link is available in this video description section in case if you want to see those videos. So kindly go ahead and watch that. So before start, kindly support us by subscribing this channel, and if you feel this video is helpful, so kindly click on the like button. So your small help really motivate us to create more and more tutorials. Let's talk about the agenda for this tutorial. So what we are going to cover. So in this tutorial, we are going to create a learning instance by using the multiple table data documents, and we will also see how to train the IQbot when we have to extract multiple table from the PDF files. And also we will see how we can upload the document into IQbot platform and how we can download the CSV files. So these are the actions which we are going to perform in this tutorial. So let me show you the PDF file first. So this is the 2 sample PDF file. So you can see here, this is very simple PDF file where we have invoice number, invoice date, and other informations. Along with that, we have 2 tables available. So one, I have just kept the table name as product table 1, where we can see we have the informations like item description, quantity, rate, etc, etc. And in table 2, we have some other informations available. Okay, and in the bottom we don't have anything. This is a very straightforward PDF only. The only thing is we have multiple tables available, and we'll see how to extract it. So similarly in this, the second sample PDF files, where also we have multiple tables available. And now let's see how we can train this. So from this PDF files, we are going to extract this many fields. So from the form field, we are going to extract the contact person name, invoice number, date, and the invoice terms. Basically from form field, we are going to extract this many informations. And from the table, you can see from table 1, we are extracting a code, description, etc, etc. Similarly from the table 2. So now we'll go to IQbot and we'll start creating learning instance. So in order to show you this training, I'm using Automation Anywhere Community Edition. So let's see that. So in order to start with IQbot, you can go here in the manage section and click on learning instance. Once this is loaded, you have to click here with this train other documents. Once you click there, it will open the IQbot environment. And now from here, you have to click create learning instance. Here you have to click here new instance. Okay, now we are here. So we need to put a learning instance name. So let me put a learning instance name like multi-table data extraction. And let's select the document type as other. And here you can put something like other. And now we need to create a form field and the table field because we have selected a domain type or document type as other. So we have to create everything manually. So let's copy field details from here and put it here. So first create the form field. Okay, one thing we have to notice here is the amount column is present in table 1 as well as in table 2. So if because here we won't be able to create duplicate field name. And if you keep this amount for table 1 or if you keep something for table 2, then there will be issue. Okay, because both the document, if I open it once again and if I show you, so you can see here the amount is also present in table 1 and table 2. So if we keep amount as a field name, so the IQ bot maybe it can select amount from this or this, so it will be very complicated for IQ bot to decide. However, we will train it, but it's like, it's best practice to keep something a different name, so we can at least train it, and so it can, like, extract the amount from proper table itself. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just putting let's say amount table 1, something like that. I'll put like amount tbl1. Okay, so we will understand this amount is from table 1. Now let's add rest of the table field from table 2. Okay, so now here we will go with the ABI, the default OCR engine which is available here, and we do not have any checkbox, so we'll not do any changes here. The next thing, we need to select the document. So let me get the path. Let's select this 2 document. So currently I have 2. So if you have more samples, you can use more samples to train your learning instance. Let's click here. So it will take a few minutes and it will create a learning instance. Okay, so learning instance is created now, and we are into a learning instance page where we can train our IQ bot. So let's start. So first we will try to verify this field, form field, and you can see here this form field and table field are separated. So here you can see this table section. So here we have all the fields which we have created for table. Now we need to segregate the columns, okay, based on the table. So let's do that. So let me go to the Excel. So you can see here this is the column which is coming under table 2. So here I will add a table name as table 2. Okay, and I will move the field, okay, which belongs to table 2. So in order to do that, you have to click here in the move fields and you have to select the fields. So our field is starting from quantity, item code, product, and amount. So these are the 4 field which comes under table 2. I'll just select it. And now if you see here, there is 2 section now. This is the field which is available in table 1, and this is available under table 2. So let's rename this so we can understand this is table 2. So I'm clicking here. Okay, so let's put this name as table underscore 2. Sorry, table 1, because 2 is already created. Okay, so now we can see the fields are segregated. Now we will train it. So let's start with the form field. So let's see whether this selected correctly or not. So this contact person detail is this one. So but by default IQBot has selected this section. So when we upload document, IQBot try to map the field automatically, but it is not always correct. Okay, whatever the auto map happens, so we need to verify initially and we have to train it. So this, instead of contact person information, it has selected a invoice number. So let's remap. So what you have to do, you have to just click here in this box and we can see here this area got selected now. So here you can select a data type based on your requirement. So for my case, I'll go with the text. For invoice number, we can see it mapped correctly, and let me change this to number. And for invoice date, it is also mapped correctly, and let me select this as a date. And the invoice term, this is also fine. Okay, so our form field is mapped correctly now. Now let's start with the table section. So this code and other things, if you see, it has mapped correctly. Okay, but it's better to remap it and see whether you are getting data. So if I click here on the C extraction results to see whether the auto map for table is correct or not, or we are like, getting the correct data which we are expecting or not. So let's see that. So if you see here, this is not correct. We have some extra data coming. So let's remap this. So in order to remap, first we need to cancel everything what is automatically mapped. Okay, for amount table 1, it has not mapped automatically. So now, okay, so in the meantime, let me do the same thing for table 2 also. So now let's map it. So I'll select column name as code and I'll select this value. So similarly, I will map for other fields. Here, coming to the amount part, so you may get this type of table, multiple table, or maybe you have 3 or 4 types of table where you have a duplicate column name. So in order to get data from duplicate columns in a table or from form field also, okay, so what we have to do, we can map the particular field using some other field. Maybe it is present in your left or right. Okay, for our case, I can see shipping charges is available here. Okay, and with the help of this shipping charges, I can map the amount. So simply I will just select this shipping charges, and in the column value I will select the first row from this amount section. Okay, so this will map this amount, or it will extract the amount based on this column. Okay, so now let me go ahead and map this table 2. So quantity, similarly for amount in table 2, I'll go with the product and I will map this. All right, so we have mapped correctly. So once you map everything, here you can see this will be highlighted as the green tick. Now let's see how the extraction looks like. So in order to verify whether it has mapped correctly or not, you can click here in the C extraction results, and it will open a window where we can see the mapped data. Let's verify everything. This looks good. Now coming to table 1, so we can see all the information mapped correctly. Let's see the last record. Okay, so this looks fine. Let's see the table 2. So this is also looks fine. Great. So let's move with the next PDF. We have uploaded 2 PDF files. Check whether the second PDF is mapped correctly or is there any issue is there. As this both the PDF is very simple and same in nature and the layout, so there will be no issues. Okay, so in case if you have any PDF files which is having a different column name, or let's say if something is different in terms of layout, so we have to we have to train the IQ bot so it can extract the correct information. So let's verify tables. Looks good only. So this looks fine only. So we have done with the training. Now let's see how we can use this learning instance to upload a file and download the result in the form of CSV. So let me save and close this. So from this section you can train your learning instance, and after that, once training is done, you can use the learning instance to upload files to get the CSVs, right? So currently, that's the training of any learning instance will done only in staging environment. So in order to use this learning instance to upload and download files, we need to send this to the production. So in order to do that, you have to click here and click here. Yes. So once you click there, then this learning instance will be moved to the production. You can see here, and this training percentage will show you as 100%. All right, so now we will upload these two files, and because I don't have any other files available with me, so we'll upload. I'll show you the method how we can upload and download the files and how the exact output looks like. Actually, we will see here how the output looks like when we have a multiple tables. So let's try to do that. Okay, so this is the task which we will use to upload the file. So once you type here in the action IQbot, so we can see here the IQbot extraction. Okay, so here we have the options to upload and download. So we'll go with this upload. So first we need to upload a file. So for this case, I will upload one file only. Otherwise, we can upload multiple files. We need to build a loop which can upload all the files. So let's go with one file and see how it looks like. So here you have to just refresh it. Once you refresh, whatever learning instance you have created, you can see the list from here. So this is the learning instance which we have created and the file which we want to upload. So let's give that file. Okay, so this we have selected PDF 001, and I don't want to keep because these are the optional things. So let's create a run and see whether this file is getting uploaded or not. So once you upload, here we can see once the upload will start, here we will see the percentage of upload that IQbot will show. So the task bot is run successfully. Now we can see here this classification in progress. So when we upload any file, so IQbot will identify the file, whether the particular file which we are uploading is coming under this group or the file is different, whatever we have used to train. So based on certain criteria, it will check and it will send that file into a particular group inside the learning instance. So let's refresh this. Okay, so the file has been uploaded successfully. You can see here the number of files which we have uploaded into the production is showing 1. Okay, now let's move to our task bot and let's download the file. So in order to download the file from IQbot which we have uploaded, we have to use this download all documents command, and here we have to select the learning instance. Now, so from where you want to download the file, so if you see here, we have a total 5 folders, okay, which IQbot creates when we create a learning instance. So when the file you upload and if the file is successfully processed by the IQbot, then the output of that file will store under success folder. Okay, in case if the file is not processed by the IQbot, then it will go to this folder. So for our case, it ran successfully and uploaded successfully, so it should be available under success folder. Now I want to get that CSV file here under these locations, and I don't want to delete that file. So let's save this and run this. All right, so it runs successfully. Now let's go to the folder and see. So you can see here the file has been downloaded. You can see this is the file where we can see the file name, and let me open this file. Okay, so we can see here. So let me expand it so we can see all the details. Okay, so now if you see here in my left hand side, these are the form field, and this is the section where table data is available. So this code quantity till this is our table 1, and this part is our table 2. So if you see here, you can understand. So this first table is getting end here, and the second table is starting from here. So we can differentiate where the table 1 starts and end and table 2. So it will be helpful for us to understand, okay, this is the table 2 data and this is table 1 data, something like that. Okay, so okay, this will comes under this table itself. Okay, so by this way we can train the learning instance, and we can upload and download the data from IQBot learning instance. I hope this tutorial is helpful and I'm able to make you understand how you can use IQBot to extract a data from multiple tables. In case if you have more than 2, 3 or 4 tables, so only you need to map your field the way I did for these 2 tables. So similarly you can try and you will be able to find the results. So you can try from your end also. In case if you need any help, kindly go ahead and mail us, or you can post in comment section. So thank you so much for watching this video. Happy learning.